For those of you who have followed me for a while, there was a time I talked about wanting to go do a PhD, and some people were encouraging me to go for my PhD. Guess what? I'm currently in Korea, here to study IT convergence engineering, and my research is something that is very needed. My research is a compilation of all the nonsense I've been through in corporate America that a lot of people are also going through. I'll just tell you a story to help you get a picture of what I'm going to work on. And I have a presentation in October, a conference. So yesterday, actually 2 days ago, the daughter of the research person in charge of the lab, she's Nigerian, was taking me around. The previous day was her brother. I got here Monday night. Today is Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So I got here Monday night. Tuesday was the son that took me around. Wednesday was the daughter that took me around. So today's Friday, because Thursday I was alone. So Friday, yeah. So on Wednesday, while I was with this teenager, we are going around. She took me to the bank, took me to some places, and then I just started telling her about my research because she's studying electrical or electronics engineering. I forgot. She's studying the same with her brother. So I said to her, I've coached teams. My career has been in process improvement, team building, which is more about psychological safety, promoting active listening, facilitating, conflict resolution and all that. And I said I noticed something, that every time I had a minority group, minority being people who are not Americans, in a team, globally distributed teams, like teams in India, like when I was in Lululemon, when I was in US Bank, the team was in Brazil as well, and Americans. And I noticed that those people did not like to contribute in meetings. When we're having decision-making meetings, the Americans were always loud, overpowering, overbearing. And I hate that kind of stuff. And now that I started my research, it's clear that the reason why those people did not want to contribute in a meeting is not because they didn't have anything to say. Now, here's a digression a little bit. When I was training in martial arts in Washington State with my team, I loved them. I loved conversations with them. But I noticed something. Anytime they start talking about American stuff and I want to chip in, I'm there in my head processing, how do I say this? How do I say this? And when I'm like, I don't want them to say, what did you say? Then I'll not say anything. So imagine this was a friendly environment, having friendly conversations. And at those periods, I did not want to say anything because I did not want to be misunderstood. So it's the same thing that was happening to my Indians, Brazilians, and other people, because they will reach out to me privately and send me a message. When I facilitate retrospectives, they don't want to talk. They will prefer to type anonymously. So turns out that bilingual and multilingual people, according to research, sometimes we tend to code switch. Some of us code switch to sound like a dominant group. English speaking right now. A lot of English is also becoming a dominant language globally for businesses and all that. So what was happening to those people was because they didn't want to talk and be misunderstood, they stopped contributing to meetings. When I explained this to that teenager, she said, maybe some of us that think we're introverts are actually not introverts, we're just afraid of being misunderstood. I was like, yes. Many of us, especially those of us who are introverted in some spaces, but noisy in other spaces. We're not introverts. We're just afraid of being misunderstood. This is based on research. Because those of us that think we're introverts, all of a sudden we're noising when we're by ourselves, we're noising with our close friends. No, we're not introverts. Quote me anywhere. This is me just piecing information together. And from the feedback I got from this teenager, no, we're not introverts because I know how noisy I can be when I'm by myself or close to people that I'm very comfortable with. But when I'm in a new space, I'm like, Anyway, I'm excited. I was thinking of starting a new account, but no, that's too much hassle. I'm just going to have a playlist about my journey, that when I took a trip, how I stopped over at Hawaii. I had fun at Hawaii. And I got here and what's been happening so far. And how when I was with that teenager 2 days ago, I stopped at every signboard to read Hangul because I must speak Korean by all means. Anyway, welcome to my journey as a graduate researcher. What do I call it? TOECM. I'll find out something. I'll figure out something.